Alright, take two, because the first take, I don't know, my computer decided to be a piece of shit. But hey guys, it's me, Joel, and, well, this video is more of a, I guess, a personal interest of mine that I'd like to show off for the fun of it, I guess. So, if you're not with me, or if you don't follow any of my socials like Twitter, or if you're not on my Discord server, I have started to collect music. I haven't posted about it on YouTube because about all of my friends and all the people who watch my videos are kind of on my Twitter and my Discord, so I don't feel like it's as needed. But I do have a small fan base on YouTube that are here for my videos and they don't care about me. That's just a joke. But I've started collecting music, and this video was more of I guess, a here and now whenever I get to the future and I have more CDs, because I'm passionate about this, which I have started to buy music CDs from artists. The artists I have so far, which you'll see in a second, so I guess there's no reason to tell you now. But I have five CDs, five albums that I love, and I thought that for the fun of it, maybe I can use this video to try to find people who are into the same music I am, or also collecting music. If you're wondering where I got these, I bought them all at FYE. It's not a music store in particular. It's kind of like a physical media store. It has movies. I know there's some anime shirts there, and there's some anime shit there in general. But there's a huge section just dedicated to CDs and shit, and you will probably find some artists you like. Because I've seen some really, not like small artists per se, but I've seen some artists that aren't as well known, and they're there. So the first is, oh, by the way, this is all in or at least I think it's in alphabetical order by album name, not artist name. So if I get it wrong, fuck you. So the first album I have is Blurryface by 21 Pilots. Sorry if you can't see it. By the way, the wrapping's off. I've already seen what's on the inside and all that, so this isn't anything new to me. But uh, it is actually fucking broken a bit, which I'm fine with. I don't care if my CDs are broken. I'd prefer them to be in mint condition, obviously. But if it's cracked, I'm fine with it. So I think the album cover just looks really fucking cool, although it's not as very special. It's fucking 9 circles with a kind of cool design. The inside is kind of hard to open because of the crack, and I'm scared of fucking with the crack, and it's also kind of... Oh, I just removed part of the album. Well, fuck. Rest in peace. Some of the album color of Blurryface. It's actually really hard to open this without trying to break it. But this is the inside. The CD isn't very cool. And then I actually like this cover more, this thing. I don't exactly know what this is called, but it's basically a paper that you can take out, which I have to be very careful of. And it's kind of like you can change what your album cover looks like. Kind of. I don't exactly know what it is. I don't know the name for it, but fuck, I'm trying to get this out. I'm trying not to break the fucking album more than it already is. So, you know, it's a paper. It's a foldable paper. This is just like the songs and the lyrics and whatever. Not very important. The thing I think is coolest is the picture of the drummer Josh Dunn. That's Tyler. Josh Dunn, and this singer, vocalist, everything that isn't drums, Tyler Joseph. That's probably the coolest out of this entire thing, because the others is there's song credits and a thank you basically. And sliding it in's not too difficult. In fact, it's easier than putting it in, but just slap it in. Oh, the back looks like this. It's literally just the song. It's not. I'm not exactly great at showing it, so sorry, but it's just the song name. It's the track listing basically. The next album, which is also my most recent purchase, I got this yesterday, is Demon Days by Gorillaz. This, as a whole, is really cool. So that's the back, that's the track listing. Oh, I might as well go over, while I'm here, my favorite tracks on these albums. So, going back to Blurryface, my favorite song on here is Most Likely Stressed Out. Although, that's kind of a little personal bias since I grew up on that song a bunch, but listening to the album, I fucking love Hometown, We Don't Believe What's on TV, The Judge, Lane Boy, Fairly Local's good, Goner's really good, Not Today. I can basically every song in this album I fucking love. There's no song on this album I dislike. There may be times where I'll skip songs like Polarized, I'm not huge on. Tear in My Heart, Heavy Dirty Soul, Ride. I'm not too huge on those songs, but I still really love them. And then there's songs like Doubt and I think Message Man. I love those songs. The next album, which we've already seen, is in fact Demon Days. I listened to this album. I have some mixed feelings on this album. This is one of my favorite albums. But there were some mixed feelings on this. But the songs I love the most are Feel Good Inc. Feel Good Inc. is my favorite song of all time. And then there's other songs like Dirty Harry, which I'm kind of on. I used to like it, but I think it's kind of mediocre. Oh, Green World's good. Kids with Guns are really good. Last Living Souls is alright. Dare, I don't see why that... I was never a huge fan of Dare. White Light's really good. All Alone's pretty good. Fire Coming Out of a Monkey's Head is a weird song, but I think I like it for how weird it is. The CD itself is pretty cool. It's the 4 virtual members and kind of symbolizing or showing what this looks like. The little art thing I actually really like. It's basically it's art, which I don't want to open you can find this on your own. But it's really cool. It's basically little art pieces. This is for fucking Demon Days. This is for Demon Days. This is for Last Living Souls. And, here's Kids with Guns. There's Feel Good Inc. And it's really cool. I don't want to show all of it because I really don't want to unfold it and then have to refold it back because that was fucking painful trying to do that yesterday when I first looked at it. But nonetheless, it's a really good album. I definitely recommend anyone listening to this. I think this has a song for people of any fans of genres. Like Feel Good Inc. I've never met someone who doesn't like Feel Good Inc. The next album I have is another Gorillaz album. It is self-titled Gorillaz. This is the back, which I think the back is... I like the back of self-titled more than Demon Days, to be honest. But songs I like on here the most is Clint Eastwood, obviously. Everyone loves Clint Eastwood. Soundcheck Gravity. Rock the House. Starshine. Dracula's alright. And then I got the 2 remixes, which is 19-2000 Soul Child remix and the Clint Eastwood Ed Case remix. And despite me not liking remixes that much, I think the Ed Case remix of Clint Eastwood isn't that bad. The disc is, I'm not a huge fan of the disc. It's just basically camouflage from what I see. And the little paper, which I'm trying to take out without ripping it, obviously. It's nothing too inherently special. It's kind of just art of the members. So here's the back of, it's just the members riding off in the little thing, or the car that you see in the 19-2000 music video. And basically, this is just art of the virtual members, which I think is cool. There's that, which I definitely do think it's cool, but I like Demon Days a lot more. Because I feel like every song gets a special treatment, because everyone's going to like different songs, and every single one of those songs is getting a special treatment, and I think that that's really cool. The next album I have is the Slim Shady LP, the expanded edition. Not sure if that matters. This is probably the most broken I have. My mom accidentally dropped it, so there's a crack. And it's kind of hard to open this one, similarly to Blurryface. The Slim Shady LP is one weird-ass album. Look at this fucking CD. It's a fucking Viagra pill that's coming to chop your dick off or something. Okay, Kiki. There was also the other CD, because this is the expanded edition, so I did get 2 CDs. The expanded edition for my FYE was only $1 extra. So this is just shrooms, I guess. And this is, I guess, the back art with Eminem on it. But the little paper on here that I actually haven't... I looked at it, I just don't remember it a whole lot, so this can kind of be a first time. And actually, a fun fact about this picture of Eminem is this is used, I believe, and I may pull up a picture, is used on some kind of, I think it's a Spotify hip-hop mix. It has Eminem, D12, his older group, some other people on there. This is just kind of showing just the songs written, producer, which you may think is cool. There's the free Slim Shady thing, which I'm not really sure how to make of that. And then it's just more songs. This is her track 2, or the disc 2 of the written, all that cool shit. So it's kind of cool. Nothing too special. I think, if you're wondering what these DVDs came out to, or what these discs came out to, these came out to like unusual $15, something like that. I think the most expensive one I got was this, and this was like $17 or something. But that's because it came with the extra disc, so the bonus tracks. Oh, I forgot to go over the tracks I like on this album, my bad. Everyone Likes My Name Is, Brain Damage is really good, Guilty Conscience is really good, 97 Bonnie and Clyde, my mom loves that song, and I can see why it's a good song. Role Model's good, My Fault's good. Come On Everybody is a song that grew on me. I used to not be a huge fan on Come On Everybody, but I like it a lot more now. Rock Bottom's good. As the World Turns, I think, is kind of mediocre. And there's songs Just Don't Give a Fuck, Bad Meets Evil, and Still Don't Give a Fuck that I can't remember off the top of my head, but I believe I like them. Bad Guys Always Die, I do really like. I think that features Royce the 5'9". I could be wrong, though, but I liked his part. And the last album I have, and this is a really good album, I recommend everyone looking at this album, is Hollywood Undead's Swan Songs. I fucking love this album. The back of it's really cool. I love how the font, everything about it's so fucking cool. There's no song on this album I dislike. I think my least favorite song on this album is probably Black Dahlia, and maybe California. They're kind of tied. Undead, Sell Your Soul, Everywhere I Go, Another Place, Number 5, Young, This Love, This Hate, Bottle and the Gun, California City, The Diary, Pimpin', Paradise Lost. I love all of these songs. And actually, this CD probably has the most to talk about, too, this case, because it's really fucking cool. So, first of all, the CD, gotta love the Dove and Grenade, really cool. Now, there is this really cool thing. So, this album was made in 2008. And, look at this. So, it says, get your favorite track from Hollywood Undead as a ringtone by texting the information below. So, what you would do is you would text a number, and then you would text, for example, Undead 2A, and then you would get a ringtone. So texting Undead 2A would get you Undead, and then it's the same repeated for all tracks. So Undead 2L is The Diary. And what is also on here that I really like is how every member of the band gets a, not sure what to call it, but they get a mention. Here's Deuce. There's J3T, Johnny Three Tears. Here is J-Dog, my least favorite member. No offense to all the J-Dog fans. Let's see, here is the Weenie Man himself, Charles P. Scene, my favorite member. After that is the homie Funny Man. Then after Funny Man, and this is the last member reference, it is the Curls, the previous drummer of the band. And then after that, it's basically just thank yous. Every member wrote a paragraph of a thank you to their family, producers, all that cool shit. So, which I think is really cool. But yeah, that is my current music collection. I do obviously intend to buy more. There isn't really a website for like, oh, there's this too on the CD unlocks Hollywood Undead's online bonuses. I think that's really cool. There's not really a website for making like wish lists of buying albums. Unfortunately, if there was, I'd hop all over that shit. But unfortunately, there isn't one that I know of, at least, or one that I really like using. Because I know there's Discogs, but I'm not a huge fan of it, so I haven't used it that much. But that is my current music collection. So I guess once again, for a second, I'll go over my collection. It is currently Blurryface. I have to kind of go over like this. It goes from Blurryface, Demon Days, Gorilla Self-Titled, the Slim Shady LP, and then Swan Songs, which it's kind of hard to show, but that is my current music collection. It consists of 5 CDs. Love all of these albums. I recommend anyone of any music taste, since this music, like all the CDs I have, are kind of, I wouldn't say broad in broad in genre. Like Blurryface is kind of pop, indie. Has some rock elements, rap elements. It's a lot to pack in. Then there's the Slim Shady LP. That's just hip hop. There's Gorillas, which is hip hop, rap, rock. A lot of elements in there. There's self-titled. Self-titled is it should have its own fucking Gorilla self-titled should be its own genre. I have no idea what the fuck to call this. And songs, I would call it rock, pop. Maybe not really pop, but it has its pop elements. Rock, rap, in some areas of pop, hip hop, all that cool shit. All good albums. Recommend everyone listen to them. And if this makes you listen to one of these albums, my personal recommendations are Blurryface, Demon Days, and Swan Songs. I recommend listening to those albums first, and if you don't like them, then I'm sure that the rest of the CDs I have probably won't be for you, unfortunately. But anyhow, that is my collection of albums. I'm not even going to edit this video. I'm just going to slap it on YouTube and make maybe a really shitty thumbnail. But that's my music collection. If you enjoyed this small 20 fucking minute video, my bad. If you enjoyed this small video, that's cool. But you want to make an appearance, Kiki? No? Nah, fuck you. That was my small music collection. If you want to share your music collection too, that's cool. If you ever want to connect with me, I'm on Twitter, Discord. That's about it, to be honest. But I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye. Oh, and actually, before I go, there is a video that is supposed to come out sometime this week. I'm not entirely sure if I will make it this week, but it should be coming out sometime this week, I hope. But on that note, goodbye.